We start this Friday afternoon with the men's legends doubles final. Would you please welcome Swedish pair J.Bjorkman and T.Johansson.
Thomas, of course, the 2002 singles champion, so this court will have a lot of great memories for him.
And their opponents, the Frenchman M.Bahrami and Australia's M.Philippoussis.
Mansour is a man who needs no introduction. The court jester, as he likes to call himself, and of course M.Philippoussis, well, he is a local boy, born here in Melbourne, and twice making it to the finals of a major. We saw at the US Open where he lost to Pat Rafter, and of course to Roger Federer, and Roger won his first Grand Slam title at Wimbledon. My name's Rob Koenig. Speaking of multiple major titles, I'm delighted to have Jaco Alting alongside me. Welcome, Jaco.
Thanks, Robbie. Delighted to be here next to you as well.
And we'll get some good inside scoop from Jaco, because he was playing against these guys. And the Scud, as Mark is known, still serves it as big as ever, doesn't he?
Yeah, you think he still needs time to warm up, but no, he doesn't. First serve in Legends in Wimbledon 2 years ago, 136 miles.
Can we do a selfie? How are you? Sure, why not?
Good, yourself.
Can we do a selfie, Mansour asks.
Do the selfie, okay?
Okay.
Just please go
I'll go ahead. Okay, same thing all week. The fast four sets. Remember the no lets. Either player on the receiving side can get the ball on a let. Other than that, I presume you guys are all up to date with it?
It's all good, all good. Let's do this.
Do you guys want to go? Rod Laver or ANZ?
Everybody says
Everyone says Laver. Here we go.
Come on. No way. I'm telling you.
It's ANZ.
What are you going to do? Well, you're the boss. Whatever you say.
We'll start off serving, man. Come on.
Serving. Selfie, guys. We don't see the crowd.
More like our crowd.
Well, that moustache has taken up a lot of space in that selfie. Always important to capture those memories, especially when you've come from where Mansour has come. You can see Thomas taking it all in. As we mentioned, both these guys are top quality individuals. I think you can pretty much say that about all the Swedish boys. Won a fair few titles, doubles majors with Todd Woodbridge, did JB, and with you.
Yes, my final tournament here as a pro in Australian Open. It's the only title I didn't win with Paul. I won here with JB, with Jonas in 1998, beating the Woodies here in the finals.
I didn't know that. But of course, these guys still really love playing. I've spoken to Mark on a number of occasions, and he's one of those guys who said he wishes that he knew back then what he knows now.
Well, isn't that for pretty much everybody, that you kind of have your young buddy with all the full experience that you have as an older person? Yeah, that'd be perfect. But these guys, they're hitting the ball so well. This week Thomas was playing, he was serving 212, 210 if he wanted to on deuce, and at the same time still he's fantastic serve out wide, which he's so known for, also during his professional career. He's coaching at the moment with Filip Krajinovic. That helps because you're spending a lot of time on the court, working out, and he's very fit and very eager to play.
Yeah, won 9 singles titles during his playing days, as I mentioned, 2002 champion here. And actually was 99th on the all-time career prize money list. Was Johansson, 7.16 million. Mansour, of course, incredible story. If you haven't heard about it, you'd see him as the jester. And in fact, that's the name of his English language autobiography, The Court Jester. Jaco was filling me in. He is, it's amazing what he's been able to do throughout the course of his career.
He started off playing with a frying pan. That's how he was taught to play tennis back in Iran. and not able to spend officially any time on the court, and just running around first retrieving balls for others, eventually getting a racket. And if you want to ever read an interesting book, you should read the story of Manzoor's life. It's also on DVD, and especially if you talk about his first record, which happened actually yesterday on Channel 9. He was asked about that. Still the tears come to his eyes that this one person broke his record and therefore almost shattered his life. But he fought his way through, eventually left Iran, went to France, and found a beautiful wife there, and has now 2 older sons, Sam and Antoine. And I tell you, if there's one guy who's been traveling a lot after his professional tennis career and who's being invited the most around the world,
Yes.
then you're talking M.Bahrami.
Oh, that's fantastic. And he brings so much joy to people's lives and to the tennis public, given from where he came. That's fantastic.
I've been hosting a legend event in the Netherlands for 15 years. Manzoor has been 15 years. He's been the only guy who's been coming every year, besides obviously my partner Paul Haarhuis. But I never realized how much of a connection he has to younger children who have maybe never met him, yet have never seen him, but once they've seen him play for 1 hour of doubles, that's all they talk about. Afterwards, social media, doesn't matter what, Instagram, like, you know, which Manzoor probably even doesn't know himself what that means. He's the one they were looking for.
It's fantastic. And of course, partnering him is M.Philippoussis, who will know the stadium very well. Growing up in Melbourne, he was always a standout junior. And of course, half Greek, half Italian is Flipper. Always got a lot of support playing here. The magnificent new player pod with its glass structure in front of the Rod Laver Arena, Morgan Court Arena just behind that. And you can see the beautiful Yarra River winding its way into the city in the background.
It's such a nice walk coming from Flinders Station. You're already drawn into the event, maybe just 100 meters after Flinders Station, which is still another 500 meters towards the stadium. They have all these little shops already there. The blue colors are starting to come out, and they do everything to get you going. It's such a good atmosphere, and I just love walking from the city to the tournament in the morning. Then you are kind of getting out of your personal bubble of either playing or commentating, and just feeling what these people feel when they come to the tournament.
Team of M.Bahrami, Philippoussis on the left
description, Jaco.
And Chester serve.
Spends a lot of time in the States nowadays, Philippoussis. Of course, married. He's
End of warm-up.
got a son, Nicholas.